how important do you feel like it is in partnership in a romantic relationship for each person to find their own thing like that really
Uh,
lights them up and have that kind of purpose and that drive as I'm sure for periods like have that be the priority
yeah,
and then also, when family comes in, I'm sure things change, but um yeah, how important do you feel like that is to
it's
have
key. It's required. You know, you have to have separate identities within the relationship. Uh, it doesn't. It's impossible for it to stay healthy otherwise. I think it's great to have, like, you need a little bit of both, right? You need shared values, you need shared projects and shared goals and worldviews, but you also need your own. And um, and I think it's by keeping your own healthy is what keeps the
Mm.
one the together ones healthy.
Yeah, for sure. Or yeah, I think we're just under the whole notion of you complete me and finding I think there's so many things that you can only find by virtue of being in union and partnership in that way.
Mhm.
Um, but like it is just a recipe for disaster if you lose yourself in that process, right?
Yeah, it's funny too because I think there's been a modern conception of romance. I don't want to say modern because that makes it sound like recent. Like I'd say, there was probably 100 years of conception of romance that was actually very toxic and unhealthy. Um, s- Starting of like probably late 1800s all the way up through the rom-coms of the 2000s. Like it's just, and you get a lot of phrases and cliches like that, like, oh, you complete me, you're my better half, like you're all this stuff. It's no, no, it's like that's not how it works, right? Like it's great. It sounds nice, especially in a movie, like a happy ending or whatever. But um, a healthy relationship is two healthy individuals who are healthy on their own, consciously choosing to invest and care and love each other on a daily basis, whether they feel good or bad, and they are going to feel both good and bad frequently. So it's I've written before that I think romance is overrated. Not because it's not fun and it doesn't feel like it feels amazing, but I think kind of like the cultural notions around romance and
Mm.
it's important. Like it's not overrated in how good it feels, it's overrated in how important it actually is.
Like we just don't have many examples of what healthy relationships look like because in every movie and every story,
Yeah.
there always some sort of trauma bonding because that's exciting,
It
like
is. That's where
health
the drama is.
yeah. Healthy relationships don't make for good cinema.
No, it's funny though. It's something that I've just noticed maybe like the last 2 or 3 years. I've started noticing relationship like healthier relationships in movies and
Mm,
TV shows. And then the ones that are unhealthy, like it's like very clear within the show that this is an
right,
unhealthy relationship. But like if you go back and watch rom coms from like the 90s or
right.
80s, it is horrifying. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you were sick people. Like that guy's stalking you. Why are you rewarding this behavior? Like that is not romantic. Stop. Have some respect for yourself.
Yeah.